Hey, this is Majin. Here's some comic reviews for you today. We have first up is Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Now, while I did enjoy this book, I can say this: if you're somebody who's just jumping in on this issue, it may not be the best time, and you're not going to get everything that's going on, even though this says, it starts now. See, because the thing is, the key to this book here is the dialogue between Kitty Pryde and Star-Lord. And this is all talking about the relationship. It's talking about him being king of the planet and how that thing just kind of fell apart. And all of this part was great. Bendis was even making fun of how Kitty Pryde has the habit of making a horrible costume. And this goes all the way back to her early days with her appearances with the X-Men. And all of this was great. And then we get to the action. And from the action point on, that part's what's great for the new readers. They're basically stuck on a planet of Badoon. And as they're trying to escape, Kitty Pryde finds out that this is basically a concentration camp. And she flips out naturally. She basically trashes their plan and she takes things on her own. So, all of this part was great. And the beginning part was great, but like I said, it's for newer readers. I don't think you're going to get everything. Overall, I did enjoy it. I don't think this was like a home run 10 out of 10, but this was definitely a solid read for me. Art was decent, story was decent, dialogue was decent. I can't really ask for anything more than that. Okay. Doctor Strange, The Last Days of Magic starts now. Well, actually, it started last month, but basically, you have the unknown entities invading the different magical realms and destroying magic in all the different worlds. And now they're on Earth. And this is a big crossover thing with the various people with magic. And you get a page or so of what's going on with them, but for the most part, this is dealing with Doctor Strange. Overall, the fight was good. I thought the art was really good. Great ending. It's the type of ending that makes you want to read the next issue. Overall, I've been really pleased with the story so far. Really been enjoyable. Aaron just does a great job, and I'm definitely going to stay on as long as he's going to be on this book. But overall, it's very, very solid entertainment. Thor versus Odin. This was my other book I was thinking for the book of the week, the good book. This was fantastic. The art is just amazing. And it's basically Civil War in Asgard. I'm going to be careful as to how far I go because there's a couple of twists and turns along the way, and I don't want to spoil anything. The fight between female Thor and Odin was great. The Dark Elves' plan is there's more detail about what's going on with that. Ending, though, is what I think we're going to make Thor fans happy. Overall, this has just been solid entertainment. And I swear to God, man, if I just had money just to throw away, I would buy pages of artwork. But this has just been, it's been so good. And it's one of those books that I really look forward to reading every month. I don't know why this is not a top 10 Marvel book, because it definitely deserves its place up in the top 10. Okay, next up, Amazing Spider-Man. Now, I believe there's a song from an 80s hair band called Whitesnake, and the song is called Here I Go Again. And that's what I got the general feeling of when I started to read this. Because we're going back to fighting Scorpio and the Zodiac. And while there's some good humor at the beginning part, it's just I don't know. There's just something about it that's. It seems like you're on, like the expressway, and they're trying to get this story out as fast as they can, and it seems to me like it's missing stuff along the way, and on top of that, it's kind of, to me, it doesn't seem like it's Peter Parker, Spider-Man any longer. To me, it seems more like Iron Man. Excuse me. But there are some really good moments in this book, too. Like, there's like Spider-Man's re-entering Earth from when him and Fury have to get some information out of a satellite. That re-entry was great. There's a little bit of humor between the Gemini and Scorpio. And overall, I mean, there's good moments. But it's just kind of like, here I go again. It's revisiting this plot thread that, that we just finished. Or it's not really finished, but got sidetracked for him. I kind of wish we didn't do the Negative Man storyline in between. Because that kind of, me, it just kind of like okay, we ended this and we went to something new. So now it's like, I don't want to go back. But it's an average book overall. And finally, we have Uncanny Avengers Standoff, a tie-in. Basically, what happens is the Wrecker is wrecking things, and he just basically the Avengers discover that there's something going on in Pleasantville, and they're going to have to go investigate because of what the Wrecker is alluding, or is saying what's going on, I should say. And basically, this is just your issue to pull in the heroes into the big fight. Now, overall, I mean, it's a decent read. It's not going to win an award or anything like that. It's, not a 10 out of 10. It's probably like a 6 out of 10 type thing. But I will say is at least it did end on a good note. Again, it's one of those things that makes you want to read the next issue. So for that, I congratulate them on. But overall, I don't know. This, to me, just seems like a very weird Avengers book. Because it's definitely part X-Men. But overall, I mean, I want to be on this for the long haul. Because I think there could be some interesting stories from it. And that's the reviews for today. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Share. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to reading the most. And we'll have some more stuff later. So until next time.